It's my pleasure today to provide the opening remarks to the first National Space Conference, which is organized by the National Earth Observation and Space Secretariat and proudly co-sponsored by the Department of Science and Innovation, the South African Air Force, the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, and the South African National Space Agency. Increasingly, it has become evident over the past decade that there's a growing dependency on Earth observation applications, products, and services to address societal challenges associated with climate, agriculture, and food security, natural resources, and disaster management. Such capabilities open the door for engaged, coordinated, equitable, and sustainable partnerships for knowledge sharing, impactful research, informed policy, and evidence-driven decision-making and action. In steering efforts towards realizing these goals, there's a parallel need to focus on solution-based outcomes and the demand for investing in the necessary skills and expertise, as well as the requisite physical and digital research infrastructures required to support the development of space missions, satellite communication, and space data integration. Collectively, these provide the foundational pillars for a vibrant and sustainable space innovation ecosystem, supported by research-intensive institutions, industry partners, government, private sectors, NGOs, and communities. Distinguished guests, today's conference echoes these sentiments and is appropriately themed Space for Inclusive Growth, which is premised on the powerful impact space has on addressing the wicked socioeconomic environmental challenges that plague our society. The impressive program of the next few days is a mixture of high-level keynote addresses and presentations, panel discussions, technical and showcasing sessions, as well as an exhibition of space and Earth observation applications, products, and solutions. Each of the 3 days is anchored on a specific theme. Day 1 today focuses on space and society. Day 2, space and industry, and the last day addresses the topic of space and the future. Over the next 3 days, you will be able to see 23 exhibitors from industry and academia, and I encourage everyone to have a look and engage the various exhibitors and get a better understanding of some of the space capabilities available to our country, for our country. Distinguished guests, many of you were present at the conference last year, which was called the SA Geo and Space for National Development Week, where on the final day, the Department of Science and Innovation committed towards supporting an annual conference of this nature. And here we are, commitment honored. Last year, we had a total of 227 participants, and I'm proud to report that this year we have had over 450 registered delegates. And I'm sure that over the next few days, you as delegates will have open and robust deliberations and discussions on growing the space economy. And I strongly advise that these discussions focus on transformative partnerships for joint research and development programs and exchanges, access to global infrastructures and investing in national platforms, human capital development through the investment in specialized education and training programs that support the evolving demands of the space industry. This also calls for redesigning and rethinking programs that focus on addressing the unjust legacies of the past, largely driven by the apartheid regime, and supporting the development and inclusion of women, youth, and people with disabilities by providing them with the opportunities to be trained and gain employment in space-related industries. And finally, stimulating space science technology and innovation capabilities that allows for the acquisition of a global market share for small to medium-sized space enterprises, not only for the country, but also for the continent. In all these engagements, due cognizance proactive strides and concerted efforts must be taken to ensure marginalized communities, including historically disadvantaged institutions and TVET colleges, are brought to the table and the discussions. In closing, I'd like to once again welcome you to the National Space Conference 2023, and I'd like to urge you as key stakeholders, as critical informants to shaping the national space economy, to kindly focus on strengthening not only the value chain in the space sector, but also anchor the conversations and strategic engagements and interventions on the principles outlined in the decadal plan, which advocates for the transformative potential of science, technology, and innovation in achieving greater impact and driving economic growth and employment through enhanced partnerships and coordination with all stakeholders across government, universities, private sector, and relevant communities. I look forward to fruitful discussions on how we can optimize cooperation, coordination, collaboration, and co-investment opportunities to create a vibrant national space economy. I thank you.